Hi, everybody. So, when I was little, I thought that teachers were people that had answers. I'm not sure that's true anymore. Sometimes they have answers, but they have other things too. So, about 10 years ago, I took a job on a small island in the middle of the Pacific in Micronesia. It was 10 by 10, about 35,000 people. And after the first week of being there, I drove my little truck down to an abandoned wharf in the middle of the lagoon, and I slipped in for my first swim in this beautiful blue ocean. And three young men drove up in a boat and attacked me in this horrible, very dangerous way, and I managed to get away. They tried to put my car in the water. They tried to smash my windows, and I drove off. I'd only been on the island a week, and I drove to my boss's house, and I told her what had happened, and she said, "That didn't happen, Anna. That couldn't possibly have happened." And I said, "Well, I'm not exaggerating or lying." And she said, "No, that doesn't happen on this island." And I was just so amazed. And so I drove home, and I told the woman who lived next door to me, and she said the same thing. This never happens on the island. So I went to class the next day, and I was really angry. And I said to a class, I said, "Look, I know that everybody knows what everybody does on this island. It's so small. So you go find those three guys and you tell them from me. You cowards, to attack a lone 50-year-old woman, three of you. Shame on you. Shame on you." Anyway, then I tried to forget about the whole incident and went on with my life and, tried to enjoy the island. And then one day, and actually, you know what? It kind of turned out that they were right. No one did ever get attacked there. I never heard of it happening before or since. So one day I'm teaching, I'm writing up on the board, and I turn around and there is a tree limb in the door. And I say to the class, "Why is that tree limb there?" I said, "Is this some kind of magic thing?" And the whole class got up and left. And one boy remained. And he said, "I went and told the king of the area in which you live in." He said, "You are so lucky that you live in a rural kingdom, because if you lived in the main town, nobody would really have any responsibility for you. And we went to the king of the area where you were attacked, and we have come up with an agreement to punish those three boys. We found out who they were. And if you agree with the agreement, step over the branch. And if you don't, then step on the branch and break it." And I said, "So what's the agreement?" And he said, "Oh, I can't tell you that. That's secret." So I figured, I don't know. I just stepped over the branch. I figured, what on earth do I have to lose? And as my time in Micronesia went on, sometimes somebody would hand me a book or give me money in a gas station, and I would look at them and think, was it you? Was it you? I knew that they knew me, but I didn't know who they were. And I, to this day, cannot say to you why I would be the only person to be attacked in Micronesia in at least 10 years. I can't even think why they would have chosen me, why they would have wanted to do such a thing. And so, as a teacher, we don't have answers. Sometimes we have to live with profound unknowing forever. And that's not a bad thing. It's just what life is. And I was wrong about teachers having answers. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they really, really, really don't.